Welcome back, everyone. Today we're unpacking a topic that is absolutely essential for every small business owner operating in the UK right now. We're going to decode the true price tag hiding behind the country's most popular free point-of-sale systems. Look, we've all seen the adverts, right? No setup costs, no monthly fees, just top-tier software. But if you're in business, you already know the golden rule. Nothing is truly free forever.
Okay, let's dive right into this, because this is a question that really should give any entrepreneur pause. If you're running a cafe, a takeaway, maybe a market stall here in the UK, what if that shiny zero-cost app on your tablet is secretly charging you a massive premium? Today, we're looking at the cold, hard numbers to find out exactly how much that free label might actually be draining from your bottom line.
To get to the bottom of this in today's explainer, we have a clear roadmap. We're covering 1. The free POS illusion, 2. The hidden cost maths, 3. The crucial crossover point, and 4. Flipping the business model.
All right, let's jump straight into section 1, the free POS illusion.
It's important to acknowledge right up front that the big software players, well, they aren't actually lying to you. They genuinely do not charge a monthly subscription for their core apps. You can see exactly how this plays out with the 3 major players on the market. Take Square, easily the most popular free POS in the UK. They give you inventory management, digital receipts, and reporting for 0 monthly cost. But they charge a 1.75% fee on every single in-person card transaction. SumUp undercuts them just a tiny bit at 1.69%, which is brilliant if you're a market trader, but their features are kind of thin when it comes to things like stock control or kitchen integrations. And then you've got Loyverse, which genuinely offers capable free forever software. The catch? You still need a separate card machine, and core add-ons, like your unlimited sales history, are locked behind paid subscriptions. So they get you in the door, but every single one of them comes with a very specific structural catch. And that brings us to the fundamental reality of this industry. These platforms are absolutely not giving you a gift out of the goodness of their hearts. They are acquiring your business's payment volume. They make their money purely on payment processing. The software is literally just the bait on the hook. Your card turnover is the actual product they're monetizing.
Now, what's really interesting about this next part, section 2, the hidden cost maths.
Take a look at this number, 1.75%. It looks so tiny, doesn't it? Completely innocent. This is the standard processing fee for popular platforms like Square. When you're starting out, giving up less than 2 pence on the pound feels like an absolutely amazing deal to get your business up and running without signing a scary contract. But here's the thing. This tiny percentage scales aggressively with your success. Let's put that into perspective by contrasting 2 real-world scenarios. Over on one side, imagine a relatively quiet local takeaway. They're processing about £10,000 a month in card sales. On the other side, we have a busy, thriving takeaway turning over £30,000 a month in cards. Both of these businesses are using the exact same free software. Let's see what happens to that tiny 1.75% fee. The financial reality here is staggering. For that quiet takeaway doing £10,000 a month, that 1.75% fee translates to £175 a month, which works out to over £2,100 a year. But look at the busy takeaway doing £30,000 a month. Their fees jump to more than £500 a month. That means they are paying over £6,000 a year. A free system quickly mutates into a massive, multi-thousand-pound annual expense purely because your business is successful. I mean, let that sink in for a second. Every single month, that money is quietly leaving your account. For a business just hitting a moderate £10,000 in card sales, that is over $2,100 a year for software that you still call free. That is a relentless, compounding monthly drain on a growing small business's bottom line. So the crucial point is knowing when to walk away. Section 3, the crucial crossover point. Look, these systems aren't inherently bad. You just need to know the exact mathematical threshold where they transform from a blessing into a financial parasite. So here is the golden rule of 3 for UK businesses. Under £5,000 a month in card turnover, a free POS with pay-as-you-go fees is genuinely the right choice. Enjoy it. Between £5,000 and £15,000 a month, it's marginal. You're starting to pay paid software money in fees, but you definitely aren't getting paid software features. But taking over £15,000 a month in cards, at that point, moving to a proper electronic point of sale, an ePOS system, with dedicated hardware and negotiated card rates almost always works out cheaper. We call this the crossover point. It's firmly defined as that revenue threshold right around that £15,000 month mark
where a negotiated rate on a proper traditional ePOS system mathematically beats a free pay-as-you-go system. As a business owner, you have to know exactly when you hit this point, so you stop handing over premium money for basic features.
And that leads us to our final part today, Section 4, Flipping the Business Model.
And this brilliantly illustrates what to do if you've outgrown that crossover point, because the source material points to an alternative that completely inverts this entire dynamic. The traditional model we've been discussing is simple. You pay high transaction fees to fund their free software. But there's a UK ePOS provider called Posso. With their Posso Pay alternative, they do the exact opposite. They actually rebate a percentage of your card fees straight back into your business.
Talk about a real game changer. This completely changes the math for a high-volume operation. With the Posso Pay model, the more card payments you take, the more the system essentially pays for itself. Instead of being penalized for processing more transactions with ever-increasing flat fees, the rebate model means that higher volumes translate directly into savings. The data shows it's a mathematically stronger solution for businesses that have comfortably cleared that £15,000 crossover point.
Let's move to how this builds into a practical action plan for you today. Step 1. Calculate your average monthly card volume. Be precise here. Step 2. Multiply that by your current provider's transaction percentage so you can find your true annual hidden fees. And Step 3. Run the numbers. Always, always run the math before accepting any software that claims to be free.
So, what does this all mean for you? I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Next time you open up your shop, look at your POS terminal and ask yourself, are you paying for free? I highly encourage you to go check your merchant statements today. Find out exactly where you sit on that crossover scale and rethink your software strategy if you need to. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it might literally save you thousands of British pounds a year. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and we'll catch you in the next one.